Bruce Goldberg Live is brought to you by Product Name, the name behind the product behind the name. Live and on relay stations throughout the world, you're watching Bruce Goldberg Live with special guests tonight. We haven't announced them yet, but anyway, this is live and we're doing it right now. So give a nice big round of applause for Bruce Goldberg. Nurse. Yes, it's Sunday Night Live here in Goldberg Mansion. Well, it's better off than being dead, right? Here we are, Sunday night in Sydney, Australia. The lucky country. Well, how lucky, I don't know. But we're doing this right around the world, live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and wherever there's good streaming right near you. Well, what a great weekend it's been. Bit of rain this afternoon, but hey, we dodged a massive storm, right? What's been on your mind, people? You can have your say. We've got the phones going tonight. You can ring us on that number. Come straight into the studio here. Or you can, well, Goldberg Manor, that is, which we've turned into a studio, of course. Or, let me just adjust this microphone. That's better. Now we're talking. Okay, or you can type in the box below. You can do either one or the other. Have your say. Tell us what's on your mind. What have you been up to? Have you been watching the murder of that Falconio guy? What do you think of that? I mean, is there something funny going on, or is it just, I don't know, a bit of crap to put on a Sunday night on TV? Have your say, folks. Write it in the box below, or ring this number. What am I doing holding this? Is this yours? Holding chewing gum. I don't know. There you go. It's gone now. I don't know why. Maybe one of the butlers left it behind here in Goldberg Manor. I have no idea. But if you want to have a say in whatever it may be, you can give us a call on this number right here. We haven't paid the bill for so long. I don't even know why it's still connected. But, you know, I mean, things are bad these days. We can't afford a $10 bill on a per month on a phone. But anyway, we've also got you to be able to chat right there in the box below. So have your say. Tell us what's on your mind. Tell us what's been going on in good old wherever you are in the world watching this. We're doing this live from Sydney, Australia, in Sydney's eastern suburbs, which is famous supposedly for a beach called Bondi Beach. I don't know why it's called that, but I don't know why it's called a famous beach, but it's famous, I suppose, to somebody out there. I have no idea. Anyway, if you have anything you want to say, you just say it in that little box below. Have your say. Our number here is 0481 825 554. That's all you got to do is just give us a call. We don't care. Just give us a call and say what's on your mind. Yeah, look, the crowd's excited about the phone numbers. The crowd's extremely excited. I'm excited. I feel like Big Kev. You know, there's nothing better than feeling that good that you feel like Big Kev. On a Sunday night. It's incredible how busy this board gets on a Sunday night. It's so busy that no one's chatting. So if you have anything to say, type it in the box or give us a ring on the number that appears in our little box below. Could be anything. We could be talking about the local shops, what's going on in the local shops, what's happening in your neck of the woods. Love to hear from you. Our number is 0481 825 554. Don't just sit there. Give us a call. Call me now. Call me now. Do you remember those ads on TV late at night? I think they got banned. That's why we don't see them anymore. I really miss them. Because when you ring one of those numbers, it's not who you think it is in the head. It's probably some person that doesn't look anything like that person on the TV. It's very deceptive. Very. I mean, I'm exactly how I look. I mean, when you meet me in the street, I'm exactly how I look. with the same voice, right? But there's nothing worse than getting hoodwinked. Nothing worse than getting hoodwinked. You know, when someone sets up a GoFundMe page and, yeah, you know the story. Nothing worse than that. So if you've got anything you want to say, just give us a call. You can say whatever you want. The only thing I ask for is that you turn it down in the background if you're going to give us a call, because this show is a 1 minute delay, because it's got to go out through Goldberg Manor, as it usually does, into the big atmosphere and hemisphere and all that sort of stuff, and onto the internet. That's all you got to do, is just give us a number and say hello. Type it in the box below. Someone brought up a interesting topic. I'm just looking at something here. Someone brought up a very interesting topic about Metro. They heard Woolworths Metro's opening in Bondi Road. Well, yeah, it's small enough to have a Bondi Metro, but the one in Rose Bay in Sydney's eastern suburbs will probably become a nice size Woolies. So there you go. I think it will be a nice size Woolworths when it's through, when it's built and all that sort of stuff. It's going to take ages, but who knows? It could be this week, next week, or anything, but there's no council submission. There's none. I haven't seen any, and my connections haven't seen any in either site, Bondi Road or Rose Bay. So the mystery continues with Woolworths, the fresh food people. But we do know they're looking for a boom gate. Well, they're wanting a boom gate, actually, at Metro Rose Bay for timed parking, which is a brilliant idea. Gives everybody a fair go instead of people car hogging, or car park hogging, as they would say. Anything you want to say, folks, just type it in the box below. I don't think our messenger's working tonight, to be honest. I don't even know if you can see me or hear me. I have no idea what's going on with some technical issues that we've got here tonight. If you have anything you want to say, give us a ring, because that definitely is working if we've paid the bill. It's definitely working as far as I know. I mean, I could be wrong. Live to be will contact. I'm just reading our board here. No, it just seems like there's a lot of people watching, but no one typing. So if it's going to be like that tonight, I'm just going to disappear, because you've got to type. You've got to type and say something, anything. You can help us out with this show. You can give your business a free plug. Any updates? Here we go. We've got a message now. Is there any updates on Old South Head Road? Resurfacing Old South Head Road. Hello, Nadia. Welcome to the show. I have not even heard there is going to be a resurfacing of Old South Head Road. I believe there's a lot of road work going on, though, in the area. I think they will be resurfacing after they finish with Harris Farm, I would imagine, because, I mean, Harris Farm is, at the moment, you've got to walk outside onto the footpath, onto the road from the footpath to even walk around where Harris Farm is. So they're going to have to do something there after they've just built a pretty big building, being Harris Farm and the Aristocrat, I think they call it there. It's looking really good, though, I must say. It's nearly ready for that shop fit out. Any tick of the clock, there's going to be a shop fit out there with Harris Farm. I would say they're going to start it this week or next week. That's how close they're getting to it now. They're just cleaning up, getting all the scaffolding down, and they're up and ready to go. So there you go, Nadia. That's all I know about the resurfacing of Old South Head Road. I didn't even know it was up for resurfacing. I had no idea about that. But there you go. You learn a new thing every day. I had no idea. Anything else anyone wants to say, just type it in the box, just like Nadia did. It's that easy to do. It's totally live, this. Or you can ring straight into the Goldberg Manor, which is we call the studio, on that number that appears on that screen. Give us a call, have your say. I don't care what you say. We don't even know who's ringing us, because no numbers turn up, because it's going through a computer system. So we don't even know the phone number to even ring you back on. The only thing we ask for is you turn it down in the background, because there is a 1 minute delay, and we don't want you to start hearing yourself and being out of whack with us and our show. So please, by all means, give us a call, tell us what's on your mind, and have your say. Gee, I'm just looking at my at this broadcast through Facebook right now. It's looking very blurry. I don't know what's going on there. or I need to go to Specsavers, one or the other. I have no idea. Hello, Daniel Barron. Long time no speak. Daniel Barron is the real estate agent of the eastern suburbs, and he's a very close friend of mine. Most of you know that anyway. We went to kindy together, high school together. We're still close buddies. But he's the man. If you want to sell your real estate, he's the man. LJ Hooker, Double Bay, Daniel Barron. Ask for him. I'll personally recommend him. Not because we're great mates and buddies. In fact, coincidentally, I bought my manor here from Daniel Barron. Look it up. You'll see. I'm not lying. And not because he's my mate. It's just coincidental that he had this place for sale because everyone goes through him. So nearly every property has got Daniel Barron written on it. So it just tells you, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Look at his rating. Need I say any more? Look at his rating. Any updates on Melbourne? I don't know. I think it's getting worse. It's been spiking. I've been reading that today. I think it's going to come over the border. It already is sort of trickling over the border now. And I think there's a few cases in Canberra. So I think we're going down for another lockdown. I think it's going to happen. I mean, when I think about it, like the Melbourne Storm football team, how are they going to play now? They're based in Melbourne. So they're going to have to, I don't know what's going on. I think Gladys Berejiklian, the New South Wales Premier, is going to have to do something. And I would say that we're going to have to go back into lockdown sooner rather than later. And again, the rush will be on for toilet paper and food and all that sort of stuff. And God knows what else. Have you guys been hearing anything yourselves about Melbourne or any other things that are going on? Hello, Carmen. Welcome again to the show, Carmen Gonzalez. Now, your daughter was going to ring us last night because we had a Goldberg up late last night on a Saturday night just to give it a go. We usually do it on Sundays, you see. And she didn't ring. But tonight, I think and I hope Carmen's daughter is going to ring us and her daughter is going to sing live on this show because that's what's going to happen. Just make sure you got the background sound down when you ring us because we don't want a time delay thing going on. Someone having a very loud music party, I think it is, coming from Barraclough Avenue. Oh, I remember there was a party this time last year. It must be a birthday party, obviously. And that was very close to where I am. And I went for I videoed it. Do you remember me putting it up on the video, Julie? Welcome to the show. Maybe you weren't a member of our board then, Julie. I don't know. I can't remember if you are. I've got 4,000 people to remember. But Julie, I think it is a party. They've got till 10 o'clock to stop if it's out of control. The police can shut it down no matter what time it is. But they've got till about 10 o'clock. It's school holidays, I suppose. But what happened to social distancing? Did you see what I've put up about the East Rugby Club down on O'Sullivan Road? People in the crowd, in the football crowd, not social distancing. I mean, come on. You know, like I said on other shows this week, I went to a doctor's surgery, I won't reveal where, and you had to wear a mask. Everyone was wearing a mask. You could not get in without a mask on. So I had to go to Bunnings and buy the $10 mask, pack of 10, and the receptionist wearing masks, all the patients were masks, the doctor himself was wearing masks, everyone was masked. I did ring them earlier when they did tell me to bring a mask. I said, is it okay? Is it okay? Is it all right if I bring a clown mask with me? And they said, no, Bruce, you got to bring your own mask. I said, well, you know, I've got good masks. I've even got a Batman mask. Can I bring that? And they said, no, Bruce, just a normal $2 shop or Bunnings or whatever it is mask. But it was worth a try, right? Could have been worse. So, I had to wear a mask. So they're going to extremes with hand sanitizer and masks. But it's a doctor's surgery, very well-known doctor. Actually, he's a member of our board. He was telling me his wife also watches as well. So, hello, she knows who she is. I won't mention names because it'll give it away. Anyway, yes, Nadia, a clown mask and and a smiley mask too. I have had someone else with me had a smiley mask. People over. We'll try ringing again later because we have people over. Oh, I see. Okay, no problem, Carmen. You can You can call us anytime. Call me now. Call us. Let me just put there's going to be some applause here, but that's the only way we can put our phone number up if you want to give us a call. How do I know that there's going to be applause, right? It's just a technical thing. This is what makes us put this up, you see. It's just... Thank you. It's just a technical thing where at the moment we're getting applause when we put up the phone number. But there it is, folks. It's free. You can ring us right now and have your say here on Sunday Night Live. Brought to you by Product Name. The name behind the product, behind the name. I mean, Daniel, you can give me a call. Give me a call, DB. Not on my private number, on this number that's appearing on the screen. Give me a call, mate. Let's talk about what's been going on in the world of property. Let's see what's been going on around the area, because you've sold a few recently and there's been a few opens you've got too. So give me a ring, not on my private number, on the show number, because that's connected. Daniel says, speaking of Daniel, I was tested for COVID on Friday night and got back the results in 24 hours, all negative, great turnaround. So at last the government is letting people know in such a quick time. Yes, that is true. That is because there's a new technology that's being used. I know the company that's involved in this new technology to detect, which means the quicker turnaround, and the government swooped on it as soon as it was available to the public from this company. The government bought it up. So good on them for moving fast with it. I got to hand it to them that they're moving very, very fast. Here is a video I made regarding the situation. Ooh, okay. I don't know who that is. They're from overseas, whoever's watching this. Just put that video up. It's a YouTube video. I can't watch it whilst I'm doing this show because I'm watching a million other things at once here with chats and phones and God knows what else. I've got technicians in front of me here, which you can't see. There's 3 of them running around here. This person from, let me just have a quick look here, from a TTV, Kamai. Oh, you're in the UK. Hello to everybody in the UK. This show goes out live. I'm in Australia, Sydney, Australia, and we've got people from all over the world watching this. Russia, UK, Australia, where I'm from, here in Sydney. All over the place. Hello, Missy Strong. Welcome to you too. You're in the Sydney area of Australia, I assume. So that's what happens here every Sunday night Australian time, around about the 9:30 mark, but it's just after 10 now. So we've been doing this for the last, I suppose, 30 minutes. But Daniel, give us a ring on the number that appears on that screen, Daniel, not my private number. Okay, give me a ring on that number, and I'll have a chat to you about real estate, what's been going on. We can have a little chat, quick chat. We don't want to bore everybody with half an hour of just talking real estate, but we can have a quick little chat and see what's been going on. And people can ask questions to you live on the show. Do you remember last time we had Daniel on the show? He was on a cruise boat, the Corona afloat. Does anyone remember that? We were crossing live to him on video, and he was sitting there. He couldn't hear us. You couldn't hear me. I couldn't hear you. And yes, I'm your neighbours, Bruce. You're my neighbours? You live near Goldberg Manor in that street that starts with a W? Is that where you live as well? Is it, Missy? My building was put up on the... There was a joke. Darren Diamond put a big picture of my mansion up as a joke because Darren and I have a bit of a laugh together. Alicia's asleep. Okay. All right, that's okay. Alicia's Daniel's baby. Cute little baby. It looks like a little porcelain doll. She's so cute, Alicia. She is when she's asleep. But all kids are cute when they're asleep, right? No, but she's asleep all the time, yeah. Mannion. Mannion? We're not neighbours. I don't live in Mannion Avenue. I live on the other side. I live near the Bake Bar side. That's where I live. That's all I'm going to give away. I'm not going to say too much. But I live on the Bake Bar side of the Rose Bay. Up near the hills, up that way sort of thing. Yeah, Goldberg Manor. there's only one place to have a manor is on a hill, right? Looking over everybody. And that's where I've got Goldberg Manor. So anyway, have your say with whatever's on your mind about shops or properties or anything else you want to talk about. Say it here right now on the Goldberg Live Show, brought to you by Product Name. I've got to keep saying that. They kept on my back during the week saying you're not saying our name enough. So I'm saying Product Name. There you go. Product Name, the name behind the product, behind the name. You see what I would do for a buck? It's incredible. That's buck with a B. Yeah, you got to be quick with these one-liners I use. So, what else has been going on, people? What's been going on in your neck of the woods? Missy, give me a ring. Give me a ring. Give me a ring and talk to us. You're a regular contributor. I'd love to have to talk to a regular contributor like you. Okay, give us a ring on the number. On that number. Come on, give us a ring. Give us a ring.
Hello everybody, this is Katut and you're watching Bruce Goldberg live because he pays me to say that.
Laugh out of that. So I thought I'd just play it up there. Tell us a good joke. I've been telling you good jokes all night with the boom tishes. What are my thoughts on the Falconio murder? Well, I was watching it and I was starting to think, yeah, maybe there is something very interesting about it, Nadia. But then the solicitor said that he's been in jail and he's being caught with drugs and all that sort of thing, and it lost me straight away and I turned it off because there you go, you've got someone that's not whatever. So, you got to have credibility. If you haven't got credibility and you're making accusations or claims or whatever, well, it goes down the tube really, isn't it? I mean, look, people do a lot of things to protect their name against defamation. Funny we mentioned that word, isn't it? Good old, gee, do I know much about defamation? Let me just have a think about that one. I think I do just a little bit. Anyway, look, people protect their names, including myself, against defamation and your name and your reputation, all that sort of stuff. But when you go on national television claiming to, try to work out what's going on with this murder, and then you reveal on national television that you've been caught with cocaine, importing it, and blah, 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 in picture frames and all that, well, I mean, good on you for being honest about it and being open about it, but, where's the credibility gone once you've been caught doing that? I mean, that lost me totally lost me on that. Totally. I just flicked it off. What did I watch tonight on TV? Didn't watch much at all. Been very busy. I've been a busy boy this weekend. You'd know a lot about that. I would, Leslie. I'd know a lot about a lot of things. All I can say is watch this space for more exciting adventures in the saga that's been going on since 2018. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google my name. You'll be fine. Just Google it. Make sure you read all the articles, not just some of them. Read all of them, especially the ABC and the Telegraph Mirror and all the others. Yeah, read all them. You'll see what I'm talking about defamation and everything. Anyway, let's not waste our breath on those sorts of people. They're not even worth the oxygen, really. Really, they're not. So what else has people been up to? You've been going out. It's school holidays. So, you've been going out on the school holidays and what's this? Star Wars saga. Yeah, it's like a saga, isn't it? Darth Wanker. Use the Force, Ronnie. Use the Force, Ronnie. I can do a good R2-D2. I can do a C-3PO, actually. I was talking to somebody today about Star Wars. I never got into it. I went to see it as a kid, the first one, in the 70s, and that was it. I never understood it. I never got into it. I never, ever got into Star Wars. don't know why. I just never got into it, you know. But there's some really interesting movies out there to watch, but I just never got into Star Wars. You know, it's just bizarre. I'm into true crime stories and documentaries and forensic files and FBI files and disappeared and serial killer stuff and all. That's what I'm into. I'm into that, studying that sort of stuff, studying it, not practicing it, obviously, but just studying it. And, you know, there's some exciting stuff going on. There's a massive court case in WA at the moment with the Claremont serial killer case. And it hasn't made news much over here in New South Wales, but the judge is out at the moment ready to make his verdict. And they've got so much forensic and fibre evidence against this guy, you know, it's pretty logical what's going to happen. But anyway, if you just Google the Claremont serial killer case in WA and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's fascinating how they caught him with DNA and forensics, and it's amazing. Alien Trilogy, The Joker. The Joker. Actually, you're not going to believe this, Ronnie. I have got the Joker socks on. I've got Joker socks on tonight. I seriously have. I'm not kidding. I've got I had Batman socks on, which were pleasantly reported by a certain journalist. But tonight I've got the Joker on. I wish I could lift my leg up onto here to show you, but I have dead set, I swear to you, got Joker. It's, he's got green hair, red lips. He looks like he's in drag, but it's a Joker sort of based on the 60s one with Adam West. You know, that Joker with Cesar Romero. That's the real Batman. That 60s series is the real Batman. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the show. Hello to everyone that's saying hello, Bruce. There's a lot of people writing, so it's hard to keep up with everybody. If you want to have a say about anything at all, type it in the box like Ronnie does and Daniel does and everybody else, or you can give us a ring. Or you can ring us, give us a ring. Who said hello, sexy? Who was that? Hello, sexy? Who are you talking to? Anyway, if you have anything you want to say, just... Oh, to Ronnie, they're saying that too. Oh, I see. Okay. Anything you want to say? Hey, what have you been doing on the weekend? What are you doing during school holidays? This is the last week of school holidays. Oh, I love school holidays. You know why I love school holidays? There's no traffic. There's no crowds. There's no nothing. It's great. It's excellent. It's like the best. No school people around anywhere or traffic jams or anything at all. I'm getting someone from Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix. Is that someone from Phoenix? Oh, I see. Okay. Hello, Kentucky boy. Welcome to the show. I don't know what country you're in, Kentucky boy, but hello to you. Calling me sexy? Kentucky boy. Sorry, mate. I'm not like that. Sorry to break your dreams, but nah, I'm not like that, pal. Roads are empty. Yeah, they are. They are. Nada. They are. They're absolutely empty. No, there's no traffic. It's quiet. It's quiet. Oh, you're in the USA. Well, hello to you. We're doing this live from Australia at 10 o'clock at night, just after 10, in Sydney, Australia. So there you go. We've got people on Facebook watching this, Twitch, right through America, Russia, or we're everywhere. This is Goldberg Live. So basically, it's a show about absolutely bullshit, really, when you think about it. That's all this is. It's a show about shit. Anyway, let's see what happens when somebody uses some sanitizer and they then light up a cigarette.
California, the nation's most populous state, and tonight leaders there preparing for what they believe will be several hard weeks ahead. Dr. Backus.
Cities across California are preparing for a worst-case scenario. In Los Angeles, coronavirus cases have surged.
That's what happens. You see, that's what happens when you use too much sanitizer and you light up a cigarette. Does no one actually smoke anymore? I mean, I don't recall anyone I know smoking. Oh, yes, I do. Maybe one or two people. I used to sell cigarettes. That was the first job I ever got when I got kicked out of high school in the second month of year 12. Yes, I got a job selling cigarettes behind a cigarette counter. I was in charge of it in the city of Sydney. I can't go too much locally on what I'm referring to because we've got so many people from international watching this tonight. So yeah, it was in Sydney, my first job selling cigarettes. But you got to start somewhere, right? And it just went downhill from there. It went totally downhill from there. I mean, there's nothing worse than starting up high and then finishing low. That went better at rehearsals, that one. Yeah, it did. See, all these jokes are pre-organized, folks. If you believe that, you'll believe anything.
Hello, everybody. This is Katut, and you're watching Bruce Goldberg live because he pays me to say that.
Oh, I do not. Shut up. I do not pay you to say anything. So what else has been going on, people? I mean, have you been getting around in your... hello, Nikki. Have you been going around in your activewear? Have you been out and about? There's children, I've been told, up where? Up at Westfield. Oh, there's lots of children. Oh, okay. Well, school holidays is peaceful. Peaceful. You don't hear the rat bags going home from Rose Bay High, walking up Hardy Street and all the way up near Goldberg Mansion, up that way towards Goldberg Mansion sort of thing. And you don't see school buses anymore with kids out there, out of those windows, yelling and screaming, hey, you know what I mean. I used to be one of those kids. I won't deny it. I used to be a rat bag. But, you got to be a rat bag to learn what's right and wrong, I suppose, I mean, now, a lot of people know that I've got a cleaner who cleans here at the manor, and her name is Marika. Should abolish school. Yeah, right. Her name is Marika. She's very popular. She's very, very popular, and she has a little message for all of you. I promised her. Look, you got to picture this, okay? You got to picture this. She's a big woman. She's huge, okay? A big Greek woman, like fat, big, okay? Big, chunky. She's been working for me in the manor here, on and off for about. I'd say about 8 years. Yeah, about 8 years. We stole her from. Get this. This is true. We stole her from the Sans Souci Circumcision Centre, where you control the action. Now try and say that 10 times really fast. It is a tongue twister. But here's a quick message that Marika has left all of you on Goldberg Live.
Hello, darlings. It's Marika, Bruce's cleaner, I'd like to say hello to all of you out there, to Ian, to Ryan, to all my admirers, darlings. My husband is not impressed, but that's okay, darling. I still say hello to you anyway. Oh, these men are getting me so excited. You're sending a shiver up and down my hairy legs, But darling, I like working for Mr. Goldberg because he pays well, But he told me to come onto the show, but I'm a little bit nervous and shy, so I have to record this instead. No face, no video. But anyway, darlings, you want to say hello to me, you can, and I will reply to you soon. Okay, darlings, bye-bye now.
Oh, Marika. Don't you just love Marika? See? She's so popular, Marika. She is totally popular. She cleans here, she goes home, she just says, don't put that camera in my face, Bruce. And I say, okay, I won't put anything in your face, and that includes other things too.
Nurse.
Yeah, and so I just do the usual thing and just get around with the Goldberg Manor way of life and tell her to, keep on doing what she's doing because it's good. Bruce, what are your thoughts on the new high roller Crown Casino? Is there a new high roller? Okay, well, I used to be a member of the high rollers room. I think I might still be. I haven't been there for so long. At Crown, not Crown. Sorry, is it Crown? No, that's Melbourne. Hang on, Melbourne is Crown. hang on, Star. I used to be a high roller with a certain very well-known liquor person, that's all I'm going to say, at Star. That's where we were every night nearly. Every single night. It was getting ridiculous. Playing blackjack and having fun and eating as much as we wanted because the food was for free all night long and the drinks were as well. And we're too busy playing anyway to really get into the food and the drinks. I haven't been to the Crown. I haven't even tried to get into the Crown High Rollers. I've been to Crown heaps of times down in Melbourne. I love Melbourne on the South Bank there, but I haven't actually gone into the High Roller room. The last time I was there, I was in their basement playing blackjack with a few people I was with. The development is in... yeah. The one that Packers got. Yeah. The one... It hasn't... I don't think it's even opened yet, has it? I don't even think it has happened. No, I don't think it has happened, Noah, but welcome to the show. I hope all your animals, Noah, are doing very well on the ark since it's been raining, and I wish you all the best. That's nice to hear from you, Noah. Seriously, it is. Hi, Leslie. Does Marika, it's with an A, Marika, clean at the casino? No, she was working at the San Susie Circumcision Center, where you control the action. That's where she was. And they had what had happened was they had a special, and the special was 2 for the price of 1. And no one was taking them up on the offer because, I mean, how do you get 2? How do you have 2 if it's a circumcision center, right? So how do you have 2? It was quiet, and she knocked into me one day. Where was I? I wasn't at the San Susie Circumcision Center. I was somewhere else. And I said, "What do you do?" And she goes, "Oh, I work there. I'm the cleaner there, and blah blah blah." And I said, "Well, come and work for me at Goldberg Manor." And I've never looked back. The place, see the place? Look at it. Yeah, I mean, you can tell the pillows have moved. If you've been watching my show regularly, you'll see that the pillows move and things get moved a little bit, but it's immaculate. I can't fault Marika. And she's not for hire for anyone else. She's exclusive only to the Goldberg Manor here, where it's invitation only in Goldberg Manor. There's a few people on this board that have been to Goldberg Manor and can swear by it. What you see is what you get. What you see behind me here is Goldberg Manor. So that's basically how I met Marika. I won't tell you her surname because they gave her surname as a nickname when she was working at the San Susie Circumcision Center, where you control the action. That's what basically happened. But there's one thing that Marika does not get around in. And I know I've played this before, but we get so many people asking for this. And it's this. It's called activewear.
Hello. Oh, hey. How are you? Good. Good. You up to the gym? No. I'm just going shopping in my
Activewear. Buying groceries in my activewear. Activewear.
Having coffee with my friends in my activewear.
Activewear.
Going to the movies in my activewear.
Activewear. Get a manicure in my activewear.
Activewear. Showing off my baby in my activewear.
I drink Coke Zero in my activewear.
Waiting for the bus in my activewear.
Buying activewear in my activewear.
Activewear. Activewear.
Activewear. Being hungover in my activewear.
Never exercising in my activewear.
Smoking on the street in my activewear.
Doing literally nothing in my activewear. Activewear. Activewear.
Yes, good old activewear. Hey. I'm not singing in the activewear. We get so many people asking for that dang song. And they're all locals. All those people are locals in that video clip. You probably recognize some of the locations with the activewear girls. Coogee, Ramwick, I think Crow's Nest. Well, that's not local, but anyway, Coogee, Ramwick, you know what I mean. I get so many requests. So I play it occasionally, every now and then. If you missed out, well, bad luck. What else is going on what else is on your mind? Wow, it must have been a busy week I've had. Couldn't even say my words properly then. That's very unusual. What else has been going on, people? This show's Gold. No, it's Goldberg. You're missing the Berg. Berg. You know, it's like that song by Spandau Ballet, and they say gold, and I say Berg. Oh dear, they're old jokes. These I've got to get some new ones there. They're just the unofficial uniform of the eastern suburbs. It is Nada. It is the unofficial uniform of the eastern suburbs, and drinking coffee from wherever you buy it from. So what else has been going on? I noticed there's a new shop opening on Dover Road in Sydney's eastern suburbs. It's what is it? A women's shop where Flight Centre is. Not Fight Centre, Flight Centre. Does Marika try to flirt with you when she comes cleaning your manor? Julie, she did, but she understands that, business is business, and it's hard to concentrate properly and run a place and do business if you're flirting with the owner. So the answer is, at the beginning she did, and it's now realized that she is working here for me like everyone else, and there's no funny business, there's no hanky-panky allowed, because business is business and pleasure is pleasure. It's all separate. But she tells me to lift my legs up occasionally when she wants to clean under and over, and she climbs around me. I don't know if that's deliberate or not, but I'm looking and going, "Hey, Marika, what are you doing?" I mean, Marika is a very big woman. You've got to picture this, folks. You've got to picture Marika, okay? She's a big, fat Greek woman, okay? And she's that fat that when I try to navigate around her here, I need a GPS. I really do. I need a GPS to get around her, okay? At the first flap of flab, turn left. At the second flab, turn right. And that's how it works with Marika. And so do the butlers. They do the same thing. They're walking around with Mr. Goldberg's entrees and afternoon suppers, and before I have that nanny nap in Goldberg Manor because I work so hard, and they're all trying to get around Marika. It's like an obstacle course. It's worse than Old South Head Road. It's worse than George Street on a busy day. Hang on, does George Street have cars anymore? Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah. So that's how hard it is here in Goldberg Manor with Marika. It's extremely hard. Does she use spray and wipe? Yeah, I think she might, actually. And she sings that damn song, Ajax Spray and Wipe. Yeah. The house is looking clean. I'm Greek and you're mean. Thank you. Spray and wipe. That's what she says. I'm mean and she's great. Oh, look, that's what she says. Hello, Mark. I'm sounding like Rodney Dangerfield. Let me just straighten up my tie then and do my collar up. Yeah. Hey, look, I'll give you a Rodney Dangerfield joke, actually. We were so broke as a family when I was a kid that when they thought I had broken bones, we couldn't afford x-rays, so they just held me up to the light. And they said, "Yep, he's got broken arms and legs." Yes. There you go, Rodney Dangerfield. He was a classic, that guy. I used to watch some of his work. That's the first time anyone's ever compared me to Rodney Dangerfield. Most people compare me to Eddie Murphy. No. Not Eddie Murphy. Someone else. I don't know who. Oh, dear. You'll have to chain her if she misbehaves. How do you know she's not already chained? How do you know? You just don't know. You just don't know what goes on in Goldberg Manor. And, the butlers are told not to say anything. They just look the other way when things are happening. you know. And Marika knows to look the other way too. That's why we can't show Marika's face on this show. You can only hear her, okay? And I have to explain what she looks like. Because when she goes out into public, you know, people are going to come up to her and annoy her. When she goes shopping for the manor here, and they might follow her and find out where this is and all that sort of thing. So basically, that's another reason why she doesn't want to show her face. She's a very shy woman. And that was part of the deal. I mean, she's employed here to look after the place, to clean it and all that sort of stuff, not to appear on a wacky show like this where anything goes. And, you know, I'm trying to be funny and people take me as a joke and all that sort of stuff goes on. So you got to be quick here, folks, with the one-liners. Anyway, here's our number on the screen that appears. 0481 825 554. Let's hear what you have to say. People of Australia and the rest of the world. If you're watching us from outside of Australia, which a lot of you are tonight, because I can see through my magic mirror, give us a call. Ring out of your country and then dial 61 481 825 554. That's all you got to do is put a 61 when you dial out of your country of your choice, and you call that 481-825-554 number, and you come straight into the studio. All I ask you to do, if you're ringing locally or from international, just turn the show down in the background because there is a 1-minute delay. So there you go. There's a little bit about Marika. I haven't revealed much in the past about Marika, but I thought tonight, well, hey, why not reveal a bit more about Marika and keep people guessing to what's going on. What else has been going on here? Let me just have a look at some of your comments here on our board. There's, New South Wales Police Force have forced to shut down multiple eastern suburbs parties. That's just come through. So that might be one of the parties that one of the people on this board were just talking about in Mannion Avenue in Rose Bay. Okay, so the police are moving in to shut down the parties. They're getting tipped off. I don't know how, because I don't know their address where these parties are, and it's not obviously from this, but I've just read that now. It's just come through, okay, through a source. So the police have now shut down some parties that are going on. Maybe they're having a Goldberg party, watching this live and having a party. I mean, people do that. You'd be surprised what people do watching this show. I'm in their bedroom, so you got to put your imagination to, you know, they might fall asleep. I mean, anything is possible, anything when you're doing a show like this. So if there's anything else on your mind, people, we'd like to hear you say something. We'd like to read out your comments. Your comments are more than welcome on this show. Whatever you want to say, just say it. Or ring us up and have you say as well. We won't bite you, I promise. This is live on a Sunday night, 10:35 here on a Sunday night in good old Sydney, Australia. Coming to you from Goldberg Manor. Where else would it be coming from? Well, could be coming from somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know what more we can talk about, folks. I think it's one of those nights where not many people want to contribute and talk about stuff with me and ask questions and listen into what's going on out there. So if you have anything you want to say, I'm killing you. I'm killing you? Oh, Leslie, I'm not killing you, surely. My jokes aren't that good. They're not that good. Hey, Bruce, understanding it's Sunday night, but why does it look so bright outside your window? Well, okay, you're a first-time watcher, Mark. That's a good question. I'll give you the answer. We have our balcony lights on for the camera here because we're still getting a bit of fuzz, as you can see, around my... always get this fuzz around my jackets or tops, whatever I wear in my hair. But we're getting it. We've got spotlights on the balcony to be able to shine it this way into this room so we can get the camera working properly. Because as you know, doing photography and all that sort of stuff, it's all about light, cameras and photography. So that's what it's all about. We've even got the chandeliers on. They don't look like they're on, but they are. You can tell with my forehead. If you look carefully at my forehead, when I go back, you'll see it lighting up because it's underneath the chandelier. Look. See how it lights up because it's chandelier, but it doesn't look good for the camera. So it's all about photography and camera work. We're working on these silly little fuzzy things that are going on. People are PMing me and everything. It's amazing what's going on here. So that explains it to you, Mark. Yeah, I mean, we could say the sun never sets here at Goldberg Manor, but it does. And those paintings behind me are Bruce Goldberg. The one on the bottom here is Bruce Goldberg the first. And the one on the top is another Marika. It's not the Marika the cleaner, it's another Marika. Didn't realize Marika was such a popular name. Incredible. I thought it was an unusual name, but for a Greek person, I suppose it's popular. But I don't have any Greek in my family. That's as far as I know. Hello, Karen. Welcome to the show. Goldberg Live. Does Marika spend hours cleaning the chandelier? She uses a feather duster, one of those static electricity ones. She doesn't spend that much time doing the chandelier. It doesn't really need that much, but we do get it done by the people up at Edgecliff. There's a chandelier shop on New South Head Road at Edgecliff, and we get it serviced by them. In fact, we bought it from them. You can go in and ask them how much we paid. It was a lot of money. It was double digits, thousands, that we paid for the Goldberg Manor chandelier, because it just adds that extra touch to the room. We got it designed by an interior decorator, and I didn't design it myself. I couldn't even cook my own meal. I have to use a microwave or use the butlers here in Goldberg Manor. So that's what I'm like. Carmen says, "Hi Karen, we missed you." You missed Karen. Where was Karen? In a lift? You missed her going into a lift with Brian, or what? What happened? I'm very interested in this little conversation going on our Facebook board. It is live, folks. You can ring us, have your say. The phones are empty. No one's been ringing tonight, so you can ring us and say hello. I'll put you straight to air, or you can say hello in the chat room there. So Carmen and Karen know each other, obviously. So, girls, what have you been up to? What have you people been up to during these school holidays? Are you still going to work at the moment? What's going on? Your interior decorator must be ancient. No, we went for the ancient look. That's on the show. Yeah, we just went for the ancient look. We went for a more Victorian style look in the manor. With the wooden parquetry floors. I don't know if you can see. I'll have to get the camera to show you the parquetry floors we've got down. But we've got parquetry floors throughout the manor, and there's a few little rugs here and there. There's a rug behind me. Basically, you just know each other from the show. Oh, wow. Hey, we're matching people up. This is good. Friendships are being made through my idiocy, or whatever it's called, on this show. Oh, dear, oh, dear. It could be worse, though. It could be Jim's Airlines.
G'day, this is Jim from Jim's Airlines. Yeah, come fly with us. Come fly the friendly skies. Yeah, we'll give you vouchers for Jim's mowing, Jim's dog cleaning, Jim's jogging. And we've also got this new stuff called Jim's toilet paper. That's Jim's Airlines for you. Have a good one.
There you go. Jim's everything. I haven't heard of Jim's Circumcision Centre yet, but hey, that would work around this area, you know that? Sydney's eastern suburbs. Hey. Anyway, anything else you want to say? Just say it on the... Oh, you had a pair of what? You had a pair of what? Had a pair... You're a woman with a pair? Pair of what? Oh, I'm curious to know now, Carmen. What did you have a pair of? Pair of what? Let's just wait here. There's a bit of a delay until she hears me say that or ask that question. I have a post on my Facebook. There is a local man missing, has been found. Oh, that's good news. Oh, yeah, he was been missing since this morning. Yeah, it's weird. It always happens on a Sunday, people going missing. By the way, speaking of all this, last night there was helicopters hovering around this area of Sydney. And does anyone know why these helicopters were hovering, or this helicopter, Polair 1, was circling and circling and circling the Dover Heights sort of area, Bondi, Dover Heights area? We're tracking it live here, but it was just bizarre. I don't know whatever happened. No one ever reported anything going on. It's good that guy's been found. I was wondering what happened to him. I was going to bring that up. Thank you for reminding me, actually. So, anyone know why that helicopter was going crazy last night over this area? It was just going for hours. Was it hours? I think it was hours, yeah. Anyone else want to have their say? Hello, Hillary. I know you're watching, Hillary. I know Hillary, my regular, is watching. Anyone else want to have their say? Just say it now. Not sure he has, says Karen. Has he been found? Okay. So he hasn't been found. You're not sure if he has been found. Okay. I haven't heard. I thought you were saying he had been found, but no, I haven't heard anything. He is missing, and okay. Yeah, we're wondering if anyone has seen him. The photos are up on our board on Facebook. If you're watching this internationally, you don't need to worry about it because it's something more locally happening going on here where we are in Sydney, Australia. Hello, Hillary. Welcome to the show. We do broadcast this on Goldberg Live, the Facebook page. There is a Facebook page just for those people that aren't members of the eastern suburbs of Sydney. They can go and, or anyone really, that can just go and have a look on Facebook, or you can watch us on Twitch or YouTube. We're everywhere. We're throughout the world, going streaming all over the place. Does Liz still phone from the UK? I heard from Liz last night actually, via PM. And yes, Leslie, she does. I don't know if she's up to it today to be able to ring. I don't think she's been well enough to... she hasn't been well. I think she got the flu or something. If you're watching, Lizzie, give us a yell. She rings me direct. She's got my private details and everything. Yeah, sometimes Lizzie does ring in from the UK and lets us know what's going on in the UK. She used to live here in Bondi. In fact, she's got 2 cats, and one of her cats is named Bondi. And usually when she rings us, for those people that are watching us for the first time, she's usually ringing us in the Tesco queue. There's usually a queue because of this corona thing, and she usually rings us while she's standing in the queue at Tesco. So anyway, there you go. So if this is the first time you've watched us, or you're not watching us via Facebook, you can always go to Goldberg Live on Facebook and just follow or like or whatever, and you get notified as soon as there's a Goldberg Live broadcast, which has happened 3 times this week. I don't know why. Just decided to do 3 this week. Just don't even ask me why. But, I hope it's not giving you the shits like these girls know how to handle when you get the shits.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. 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 I have a bad case of diarrhea.
肩に手を乗せ I have クロスして A bad case お腹をさすって of diarrhea ジェスチャーゲームの要領です。感情を込めてやってみましょう。
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have
It helps when I got the microphone on. Yeah, the diarrhea girls, aren't they fantastic? I know people that have come up in the street to say hello, and their kids start singing me that song, the diarrhea song. Seriously, it's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Oh, it's mad. I can't go anywhere anymore. People come up and say hello. I don't mind that at all, providing it's not abusive. That's fine. Come up and say hello, because I get a bit of both sometimes. Not because of this show, the abuse. It's something else that happened a little earlier. We won't go into all that, though, again. So isn't that amazing? The kids know that song. There's a lot of words to that song, kids, to learn. I've got a bad case of diarrhea. Yeah, there's a few words in that. So anyway, I hope you're all enjoying the jokes and the gags. Some of them we've used quite a few times on the show because we keep getting asked for them. It's not as if we're short on content. I just kept getting asked for them over and over and over again. So hey, if you're a watcher, why not? I mean, keep them happy. I learnt that a long time ago. You got to keep the crowd happy. Otherwise, they'll leave you. So it's better to play it again and keep people happy. And some people will say, "Oh, we've seen it so many times," but hey. Repetition makes you want to like something even more, you see. It's like a song. If you hear the same song over and over and over again on the radio or wherever, you start liking it in the end, even though you've hated it to begin with. It's just psychology. That's all it is. That's all this is. It's all psychology. Anyway, folks, anything else you want to say, or I'll love you and leave you? Anything else? This is your last chance. Your last chance to say what you have to say, people of Sydney or around the world. Anything else? It's been a good show tonight. It's been very, very good. All off the cuff and on the fly, as they say. Well, I'd like to wish you all a very good week. Have a good one. And keep you safe 1.5, is it one? Yeah, it's 1.5 meters away from each other. And have a good rest of your week. You've just been watching Goldberg Live, brought to you by Product Name. The name behind the product, behind the name. Nurse. Yeah, I'll come back now. You hear?
This has been a Mad Ways presentation, darling.